Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's the Tech Expert here, and today we're going to be doing a quick speed test between the S24 FE and the S23 FE. The S24 FE is rocking the brand new Exynos 2400E 10-core chip and the Snapdragon Gen 1 chip for the S23 FE. So let's take a look at some physical differences before we go in. The S24 FE is slightly larger, and there are minor differences in terms of its build. Slightly larger on the S24, as you can see, and it's side to side. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and power both devices up, and let's see which one boots a little quicker. Alright, so we're going to do a quick test. On the top are a lot of my essential tools that a lot of people use, from camera to browsing, Play Store, AI, and VPN. Next we have shopping, Amazon and Temu, games, other apps such as video watching, as well as music, as well as utility apps. Alright, let's do a quick test. First off, both phones are fully reset. They have no opened apps at this time, and both are in performance mode, standard performance mode without power save. We're gonna run through these set of apps. First are utility, shopping, gaming, social media, as well as other testing apps. Then we're gonna cycle through them again to make sure that the RAM is good. So let's go ahead, let's do this test. Let me know in the comments right now which one you're thinking is gonna win. Let's do it. First up is the camera. So first thing is, the camera opened right about the same, but I think the S24 was slightly quicker. But you can tell right away that the S24 camera, as far as I can see from the preview here, seems to be a lot crisper in terms of dealing with light. There's less spillage of light, but they seem to be about the same. Let's open up the browser. So the S24 is loading a little quicker. Yep, slightly quicker. So the same in terms of that. Again, a little quicker on the S24. Slightly quicker on the S24. Now, it may look like the fact that I'm kind of clicking on the apps a little quicker on the right. It's not. There is, for some reason, on the S23, a slight delay. Okay, a little quicker, and the icons loaded a lot quicker once I got into that. Let's load up PUBG here. So it looks like PUBG loaded way quicker. We're still waiting. Very nice. So let's go ahead and let's try to join a match. Let's see if we can join one. So we joined. Let's see who wins. loaded a lot quicker on the S24. Let's go into Solar Smash. S24 again. Looks like that loaded a little quicker. Let's see how it looks like in terms of games. Okay, so they don't seem to have too much jitter. Both of them look about the same. Subway Surfer. S24 wins. Very nice. Roblox. So looks like the S24. Let's join a game. Okay, so looks like the S24 not only loaded the game much quicker, but all the assets within the game loaded. Let's go on to CoinGecko. So it looks like S24, YouTube, S24, TikTok, S24, S24 again. Let's open up CapCut here. Now, looks like this beat it, so that's good. Let's open up 3D Mark. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna run Wildlife on both, and we are gonna run Wildlife Unlimited down here. 3, 2, 1. Now, I know that it says it's loading here, but it's actually doing it. Not only did the S24 beat it in terms of loading time and finishing the benchmark, but it had a higher score, overall score, and a much higher FPS. Let's do a heat test real quick. The S24 around the chip area is running at 104 degrees. Meanwhile, the S23 FE is running at around 109 degrees Fahrenheit. So not only is the S24 a lot cooler under a lot of this usage, but it is also a lot cooler. Let's go ahead and open the signal. We're gonna run a speed test. Again, it's not as accurate as you might think. They're both about the same. Yes. Now we're gonna test video. This one's running 360p, 720p, so this might not be a full accurate test. Let's open up net signal. Looks like they have the same connection in terms of Wi-Fi. Alright, so we cycled through all the apps. Now we're going to recycle it and make sure that the RAM in both devices are doing what they're supposed to and keeping the apps open. So let's run the test again as they have it in their RAM. Okay, S24 is still winning. S24. S24. Same. S24. This loaded a little quicker. S24. Let's open up PUBG again. S24. Looks like the S23 did not keep it open. Let's go into Subway Surfer. Again, S24. S24 again, but let's load up a game. Way quicker on the S24. Going Gecko. S24. YouTube. S24. TikTok. S24 1. Spotify. Wow, that was really slow. CapCut instantly opened here. 3D Mark. Kept it open. Okay, so the overall winner for the speed test between the S24 and the S23 FE is pretty obviously the S24. So let's do a temperature test real quick. After all this usage, the S24 is sitting at 103 degrees. Meanwhile, the S23 is sitting about 108 to 109 degrees. So who is the overall winner here? It is the S24 FE. This thing seems to be the powerhouse of the FE family, and I see that it has a great improvement overall compared to the previous generation. Again, this came out around $600 at the time of release. This is $650, but I think this is doing way better than the S23 FE. Let me know in the comments, would you upgrade from your current S23 FE, or would you go ahead and snag the S24 FE? With that said, appreciate the support. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.